we're nearly halfway through January, so for all everyone moans about January blues, I don't. I just, you know, the nights are drawn out, minute a day or something. So we're getting there. I've been out the bike yesterday, it's been washed, you'll see in the video this morning, and it's going fine. However, we have a new addition to the garage of Royal Enfield content. What's in there? All will be revealed. I'm just going to sit these here. So it's 3 degrees outside today, it's freezing. So this arrived on a pallet, and you already know what it is. There you go. Jai Series Classic 350 complete engine. I'll explain why I bought this. Several reasons. So this came out Category B insurance write-off Enfield. It was listed at a breakers. And the reason I bought this one was they did a film of starting it and running it, so you could hear the engine running. And they reckon it's not done many miles at all. Obviously the frame must have been bent in the forks, so they split the bike. So at the price that this was a good even £400 cheaper than 350 engines other breakers have been selling. So I know it runs and it will be fine. It's an Enfield 350 Classic. I've hammered the hell out of that and it's going grand. So also, didn't just buy an engine. I have bought all the associated electrics needed to put that engine into, I mean, I bought it as a spare, right? But here's my idea. I'll run it by you and you let me know what you think. It's going to sit as a spare, however, there's the wiring loom. Got all the stuff for the fuel injection in here. Regulator rectifier, the ACU, left and right switch gear, coil. So basically, in theory, this engine, can get slotted into another Classic 350, and or it could get put in it. This is my line of thought. As long as it's got a frame with single down tube for the offset exhaust, this could actually go into a classic MOT tax exempt British or even early Honda or something chassis, rolling chassis. So what I want to build is an MOT tax exempt drum brake, cable drive, front drum cable drive, speedo type setup, but with this modern engine. It might not get the fuel injection, I might get a normal carburetor, I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I will need the fuel pump, which is on a tank. Now these parts as well, the wiring looms, they're over 120 quid and a lot of the breakers, that was £75. Switches were 20 quid each. Regular rectifier was 30 quid. So I think I got a wee bit of a discount with buying everything. Saves those guys the hassle. Coil was £15. So I might never use this. I might just keep this as a spare. I kind of look on it. It's money in the bank for me sitting, and what I'm going to do is I'll sit it on its side on wood. I'm going to get a large cardboard sheet and I'm going to cut the circumference around the engine, and so it would slot over it, and then I'll put that onto another bit of cardboard and draw a template, which I'll then also can put onto thin sheet paper, which I can then fold up. I'll stick that in my wallet And then whenever I'm anywhere, bike shows like auto jumbles and stuff, all I need to do is take out that bit of paper, walk up to a rolling chassis, and if it fits in, and it's a single spar tube for clearing the exhaust, I've got myself a donor bike. So you've got to be careful because it's like bicycles, you can't build a motorbike cheaper buying the bits than buying a complete one. It's the same as I found with push bikes. And you've got to be careful you end up spending $2.5 to $3 because you're nearly at the same price as another complete. I mean, what are the cheapest now? 350s, 3.2, 3.1, maybe 3 cash if you're lucky. 2.8 for a Hunter possibly, 2.6 for a Hunter, and Meteors as well. I have seen a frame already for sale, but it's 800 quid with logbook. Oh, that's too much. So I'm thinking I'll just sit on it. It's not going anywhere. Gives me a spare motor. Now, in my ideal world, if you think of an early, you know, you got a lot of 250 single Triumph sort of street scramblers like the BSA Starfire style, the USA bikes. That style with that in it. I can live with the drum brakes. If I want modern everything, I've got that. So here's my chance to build another classic 350, but just something a bit different. And it might end up no electronic stuff at all. Carburetor on it, no restrictions on the motor as well. So as Norfolk Thunderbolt, Stephen told us, or said, he was told by a Royal Enfield person that these are actually designed to do 90 mile an hour, but they've restricted them right down for insurance reasons and stuff. And probably because they want to establish the brand as bomb-proof reliable. So, yeah. So this one will get polished, it won't be painted green. And yeah, I'm going to cut up the pallet that it came with and make a little frame to sit in it. And then it'll just get tucked away in the corner in the garage with a good big cloth over it. And don't forget about it, just put it to sleep. And then we'll just sit and wait and we'll see what might turn up. I mean, there's lots of old 70s trail bikes. It's getting one with the logbook. And if it's a Nova thing, then I can apply for a logbook if it's a complete project bike. You've also got to be careful about getting an old bike because it might need new shocks, new drum brakes, all that sort of overhauled. And again, you spend £600-700 on a rolling chassis and then you spend another 400 quid. It just spirals, doesn't it? New tyres as well. Still get wheels unless it's a complete bike. But let me know what you think. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it, but I've not seen another one as cheap as this. But the thing is, the video had it running. That was the most important reason to buy it. So let's go outside and do some battery chainsawing. We've got a guest appearance today. Hello, Fudge. This is Fudge, our neighbour's cat. Oh, he's awake. He's actually about 13. Hey. Say hello to everyone on YouTube. He's a great wee cat. When you get your belly rubbed, don't you? Yeah. Meow. Right, let's go and find the chainsaw. Ooh, one stand. Go. Perfect. There you go. That'll do. So, I'm not really going to do much. Well, I am. Because I will, I'll do the tappets on this, but I'm waiting on the camshaft alignment tool. No, not alignment, you know, that fixes the cam for doing your tappets. Hitchcock's been out of stock of them for ages. I'm going to actually phone them this afternoon and see what the score is about getting one. Anyway, get the tools. Might even put a camshaft in this one. Right, if it's going to go on a bike with no restrictions, you know, why not? As I say, mate, I love this engine. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Even if it does only 70, I just think it's a brilliant engine. To put this into, I'm going to put up some photos below or above, you'll get them. Some of the looks of the bikes that I want to achieve with this engine. You let me know what you think. It might be easiest with left hand drive, right hand brake pedal, left hand gear change. It might be easier just getting a really early Jap bike. So I'm starting to think an old XL, don't know if the Motorsport XL350 Motorsports got a single tube or not. Something like that, or the DT1, that's a beautiful looking bike. But I'm thinking alloy, mud guards, pre-65, polished alloy, wee headlight, high level pipe. Someone will make me a high level pipe for this. Yeah, that's what I want to do if I'm going to build it. So a street scrambler stroke flat tracker. It's just going to be a cheap way to get a second bike if it's MOT tax exempt without the nightmare of an old engine. I know I'm going to upset the purists out there with their British bikes, but when you've got one of these and you just go out and you hit that button every time it starts, every time, does not use any oil, then that's the winner for me. So folks, let me know what you think about this. Give me your ideas for what else you think I could do with this, okay? So, thanks for watching as always, and bye for now.